What's up, guys? My name is unCAGEDgamez. Welcome back. Yes, back to another Mortal Kombat video. Today, we are doing some hot takes for Mortal Kombat 1. I tweeted out, what are some hot takes you have about Mortal Kombat 1? And a lot of you guys replied. So this is my first time checking out your guys' hot takes. Let me see if I agree or disagree with you guys. If you guys are excited, drop a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get it. First one, not playing until Takeda comes out. I mean, I understand your pain. Takeda is one of my favorite characters for the Compact, and he is like the last character to come out. Him and Homelander. So I can see where you're coming from. Some of the best gameplay the series has ever had, paired with some of the worst online and single player experience it has ever had. I agree with this one. MK1 has some great gameplay, but like the single player, it just doesn't hit the same as previous games. Invasion could have been really awesome, but it just didn't hit. It just didn't hit as hard as it should have. So definitely agree with this hot take. Time travel and timelines need to go away, ruining all the stories I have been loving since the 90s. Now, I will say the multiverse, timeline, different universe characters showing up in things, that whole story has been kind of like run into the ground. A lot of movies and TV shows have been dabbling in the multiverse and all that, and if they did this story maybe, I don't know, 7 years ago with the multiverse and all the other characters showing up, it would be cool. But like, we have seen the multiverse shtick so many times, like Spider-Man No Way Home. We got a bunch of different Spider-Mans. We got the Flash movie where we had different Batmans. Like we have seen the multiverse situation so many times. So I feel like because we've seen it so much, this MK1 story with all the other multiverse characters showing up didn't feel as special because it just feels like we've seen it already. Snap. I only played for the story and never installed it again. MK11 was way better, had more customization. Had you playing more, MK1 feels empty as F, especially when Ed Boon decides to put microtransactions. Shake my head. I remember in an interview he said Mortal Kombat will never have. Yeah. The microtransactions in MK1 are a little crazy. Spending so many coins for a skin and just like the currency system is just so confusing. Like, am I spending in-game currency or real currency? Is this skin only available in the premium item shop, or is it available for unlock through playing the game? We don't know. It's very confusing. There's like 50 different currencies. Fun to watch, boring to play. Online is butts. Stories suck. All right, let me break this down. Fun to watch. Agree. I love watching high-level MK1 gameplay from the tournaments, from the pro players. Boring to play. I don't know if I agree with that one. I actually do really enjoy playing MK1. I think the gameplay is really awesome, so I disagree with that one. Online is butts. Yeah, the online kind of, recently, the servers and connection has been kind of crap, so I'll agree with that one. Story sucks. I wouldn't say the story sucks. I feel like it's definitely not the best MK story. I don't know which one is. I need to go back and check out all the stories again, because I recently played MK9. Check out that video. But I wouldn't say MK1's my favorite story, just because, again, we've seen the multiverse so many times, so it didn't really hit as hard. But I wouldn't say it sucks. Best MK ever made in gameplay mechanic minus a few cameos. All right, I would put MK1 gameplay mechanics, definitely maybe like top three for sure. I don't know if it's my favorite. Again, I just played MK9, so like it's fresh in my head. But I would definitely give it top 2, actually. MK1 gameplay, I have a lot of fun with it, so it's definitely in my top 2. Next, the story mode is awesome. The gameplay is fun. People overreact about the costume stuff, though I do agree we need more outfits. Most of the issues are likely not NRS themselves' fault. People overreacted with the costume stuff. I mean, yeah, like if they're talking about the Combat League season new outfits, where like I think this season it's like Melina season, everyone's like punk, gothic or whatever, and people are not liking the outfits. I mean, to each their own, right? Is that the saying? If they're talking about paying for the costumes, I'm on the boat of I don't like paying real money for the costumes, unless it's really awesome. But like just like a generic color swap, nah. Should have just made a new crypt instead of invasions, or have both as separate modes. Agreed. Crypt was so awesome. It was like MK9 crypt, great. All right, and then they improved on it in MKX, and then MK11 we had even a better crypt. We had like an open world. So we're like, okay, maybe MK1 will have like a full-on single-player crypt game mode. Then we got invasions. Sub-Zero should have been the main villain with him going rogue after the tournament. I can agree with you on that one. I think Sub-Zero would have been a pretty sick main villain, final boss. He has what it takes. He has the ego, right? We've seen him like turn evil in the story, and I think him alone, like I don't know, man. I think Sub-Zero is pretty awesome, and he has the strength and the ability to be the main villain. Next one says, it shouldn't take like almost a year to get 6 new DLC characters, and then another couple weeks to a month to get a cameo. They need to add more modes / features to online and offline, especially when you consider that Aftermath dropped all the content at once. All right, loaded take here. It shouldn't take almost a year to get 6 new DLC characters. Now, I get making a character, designing them, making their moves, all that takes time. And I'm actually okay with their release schedule of the characters. Would I like a character every month? Abso-freaking-lutely. But, you know, it takes time. And we are technically getting a character every month. It's just a DLC character 1 month, and then next month is a cameo character, and then so on and so forth. So they are giving us content every month. It's just we all want full base roster characters and not cameo characters. It would have been cool if they dropped both the cameo character and the base roster character at the same time. The game is good. It'll be even better next year, but I could really use a tag team mode in the game or some type of cooperative experience. I agree. The game is good. It has its problems. It's not great. It's not perfect, but it's a good game, I still think. And I think for sure, come next year, the game will be even better. It just keeps getting better over time. Yes, we got the bugs, we got the online issues, but like they will iron it out, the kinks, come the future. So I'm sure the state of MK1 will be better come next year. And tag team mode, I've been wanting a tag team mode for a while, but I don't think we're getting a tag team mode, especially now that we have Kameo and MK1. I feel like tag team, if anything, would probably be in the next game. If there was just one more gear slot per character, customization would genuinely be perfect. In my opinion, 3 is too much. MK11 really had to scratch for some characters to have a third one. I agree with that one too. 1 customizable item, I feel like it just doesn't cut it. 2, I feel like that could be a sweet number. And I do agree. In MK11, having 3 customizable gear slots, some of them are like, okay, what do we do with this character? Let's give him a pinky ring or something, right? So, I agree with your take. The gameplay feels leagues better than MK11. Agreed. But the rewards and actual reason to grind are non-existent. Agreed as well. In MK11, I spent hours offline grinding for skins and towers and the crypt. In MK1, you play Invasion in 1 day, then see there are 0 good Combat League rewards and you stop playing. 100% agree with everything you say. Again, gameplay, I feel like a lot of people can agree. Gameplay for MK1 is phenomenal. Like, it's fun. It just is not rewarding enough, though. There's not things that you can unlock. You know, it's just so much work or like nothing. Trash lineup for DLC character except for Takeda. He's a legend. And Ermac. Maybe Homelander too, though. Okay, wait. All right, let me get this straight here. Trash lineup for DLC characters except for 1, 2, and maybe 3. So out of the 6 characters, right? Out of the 6 characters, you said 3 of them, half of them were good. So how is the DLC lineup trash if 50% of them is good? I've seen games where only 1 character is good and the rest suck. So 50% of the DLC characters being good, I feel like that's pretty solid. Need to bring back the crypt and bring back conquest mode and bring back creative fighter and bring back tag team mode from MK9 and add more Mortal Kombat characters.
A few minutes later.
And fix MK1 servers. All right, I don't know if this is a hot take. That's more of Santa's wish list for Christmas. Like, you want everything over the moon. It's somehow worse than MK11. I will not agree with that. MK11 is a game. Content-wise, MK11 was packed. It had so much stuff in MK11. Gameplay-wise, I cannot play MK11 gameplay. And I played it too much, and like it's just, I would rather play with my fingers. Cameos are cool, but I feel they are almost more important than the main character. I wouldn't want them back in a future game, but I still love MK1. All right, I agree with that one. The cameos do feel very strong. Like, you can play MK1 without using cameos, and you can still do decent, but having a good cameo on your team just makes you, like, way more powerful, and some cameos being stronger than others. Not a hot take at all, but the customization took a big step backwards, not being able to customize intros and outros along with only one gear slot. Yeah, having only one intro, outro kind of suck. Optimization problems are making this game hard to digest. I find it refreshing gameplay wise and story, even if I hate the multiverse thing. The cost of a $10 per skin in a $70 game is crazy, and the limited ways to get Dragon Crystal in the game. The little things are ruining it. Absolutely agree with you. Already paying $70 for a game, expensive, but adding skins for $10, fatalities for $10, I don't know. It's let's just go back to the good old days. Let's go back to the roots. I get it. It's a game. These are companies. They gotta make money. Dollar sign speaks volumes. So, like, the biggest way we could talk about change is if we talk with our wallets. You don't want microtransactions. You don't want pay for every single thing in the future. Don't buy things. All right, that's how you do it. Invasions would be far better if they fully lean into it being a board game, just like Mario Party. I feel like it would be so awesome. Like, yeah, look at this. Make it its own mode. Like, refresh it for the big expansion update. Make invasion mode just online Mario Party. Have mini games. Oh my god, it was so awesome. I feel like I would play invasion so much more if they did it like a Mario Party type situation. More Mortal Kombat Party. Oh my god, take my money. See, that's something I would pay for. It is faster than MK11, but watching it feels a lot slower. You just have to play to realize how much is happening. Yes. But watching it feels a lot slower. I don't know if I agree with that take though. I just think MK1 is faster than MK11. Now you're making me second guess myself. What's happening? All these hot takes. Oh my god. Cameos are a stupid gimmick. They're just a cheap way of putting more characters in the game without having to put in all the work. That is actually a hot take. I don't think cameos are that bad. I actually like the cameo system a lot, and I will agree though, not having them be full characters is an easy way for them to throw in fan favorite characters, but without having them be voiced and having intro dialogues and gear customization. So I do agree with your second half. Should have been set in the Great Kung Lao era. That would have been sick. I would have been cool with that. Story mode was the biggest waste of time lore-wise. Or wait. Story mode was the biggest waste of time lore-wise. The series needs one more reboot. That's how bad these reboots were. It needs one final one. So lore-wise, I mean, again, originally MK1 was, in our minds, supposed to be a reset, a new timeline. Don't even worry about the other timelines. This is a brand new thing, brand new story. But then they bring in the other stories. So, do we need to reboot the story again? I hope not. A lot of these reboots are getting confusing. Probably the best overall fight mechanic system in an MK game since MK9. I agree with that. It seems like a rush. Step back. I'm wondering if they want to use this for trialing some ideas for Injustice 3. I can see that. I can see Injustice 3 having cameos. Like, that could have been their big difference maker in the game mechanics for Injustice 3. I was gonna try to read through like all these, but man, there was a lot of comments on this. So and Paul Heyman. Those were some of your guys' hot takes for MK1. If you want me to do a part 2 of this, drop a thumbs up, and maybe if a lot of you guys want to see it, we'll do another one and we'll read some of your hot takes for next time. Comment down below and let me know any hot takes you have for MK1 that hasn't already been talked about or said a million times. Let me know down below. Like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. Mine's unCAGEDgamez, and you just got caged.